Can robots help us learn and live harmonious life? Let's find out in this part 2 of the 3-part series. Hi, this is Amar and you're listening to Entertainment Cube Podcast. Okay, thank you for listening in. And here is a quickie for you. If you listen to the previous podcast episode, I have a question which is about the linkage in the three leading actresses that have acted in the short film Mirchi Malini. So, out of the five actresses, three of them are connected through a common thread. So, what is it? Please put in your comments and let me know. With that taken care of, let me proceed with the second short film called Copy, Copy. This is a short film which has Vikrant Massey, Surveen Chawla, and Anupriya Goenka in the lead roles. It's directed by Arindam Sil, co-written by Sujay Ghosh, obviously produced by him, and this is the one that I found to be the strongest among the three movies. The topic is close to my heart. It's not the first time that this is being tried. There are multiple stories, be it web series, be it short film, that have been made on this. So this is about robots, kind of, or I say humanoids, who are becoming integral part of human life, and what impact does it have. Sujay Ghosh tried it in Anukul for the first time in 2017, which is based on Satyajit Ray's story. But clearly, he had very talented Parambrita Chatterjee, who played the key role in Kahani, doing the role of the machine with a heart. So clearly, you see that being taken to the next stage. Here, some of the common themes being the company was responsible, you do the contract, and you cannot mistreat. They are very sensitive about the information, so on and so forth. Another series that was by Array, and I'm going to be reviewing that also shortly, is Aisha. It's about the person creating an artificial intelligence humanoid assistant who would then become obsessed by the creator, and what kind of destructions can she cause. So that's Aisha for you. Obviously, Robot is, and I'm referring to the Rajnikant movie Robot. We saw another big example, a full length movie, and there is Robot 2.0, which is on the verge of coming. But clearly, that also tells you what happens. But in all these movies or series, it was clear that the machine is identified as a machine, right? In Robot, they said when the human is trying to take the form of a machine, which Rajnikant tries toward the end. Now, in this one, clearly the title suggests copy. So, what happens when you create the exact copy of yourself? To take care of what? Primarily, and that's where I feel there could have been a greater purpose, but in near future we may get robots to deal with small things also, right? So to take care of the family front or the personal aspect, which is his wife, so you have a Vikrant Massey playing the lead role. He has a beautiful wife, that's Surveen Chawla, who has her own empire, but then she loves her husband a lot, and clearly he's managing it. He has been shown kind of going to business, shouting at people, so always in a foul mood. he has a girlfriend or extramarital affair with Anupriya Goenka, who is getting him to make a choice between her and Surveen. So that's the premise. The copy that he has created is obviously a lookalike and exactly something that can emulate or simulate him, and that is another. I would say a copy that is always at home and making his wife feel loved, taking care of anniversary gifts, and so on and so forth. So clearly, what happens in the movie is the culmination of how things can progress or go when robots start having human emotions or start experiencing those things. So clearly, the guy, the human, is cheating on his wife. He's unfaithful. They've been quarreling, and the robot, thankfully, has not simulated him in that. While he simulates the cough and cold that the person has, the robot is good enough to experience human emotions. I think this is a clear part or a theme that we see in robot movie also, where what happens when the robot gets a human emotion. But the other aspect that is also covered here is about the negative side. And while in robot they've covered by Chitti getting a destructive programming chip, here there is no chip that's needed. It's the robot having that artificial intelligence or learning, or as we say, the way we humans have instincts, the robot also has an instinct for survival, and that's going to be there for each and every one of us. So clearly, Vikrant Massey steals the show. The guy has very expressive face. He's someone you would have seen in Death in the Gunge. He's the best thing to happen to the movie Half Girlfriend, which was otherwise really horrible. He's also acted in Dil Dhadakne De and a web series called Rise. Surveen Chawla doesn't need any introduction, so obviously, yeah, she's acted in multiple of Balaji TV shows, and another one who is acted in Hate Story franchise. Okay, Surveen and Anupriya have their parts to play, but clearly the main thing is stolen by Vikrant Massey, who portrays the emotion, the fight that goes on between the perfect replica and the person who is the owner, and what happens. The whole premise of Teen Paheliyan, the whole concept was probably to create something which can be run on TV for an hour. So each of the movies around 40 to 45 minutes, and they would have filled with advertisements on Star when it got aired, and hence that fills kind of that 1 hour slot. So there are portions in the movie, and in fact, all three of them, which you feel it could have been tightly edited, and the movie could have turned out to be really well. That's the key ingredient about short film. The more tighter you make, the more tighter is the overall experience, right? So overall, I felt that it takes you onto that journey of the dark side. That what happens when human beings are not responsible for the life they are leading. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve in your life? And the person, clearly, Vikrant Massey, the human, is not clear. He's just going from one thing to the other. He's doing basically leading that business, but nothing excites him there. He's just grumpy, shouting at everyone, not that happy with the employees. Employees call him Hitler, and you do not see him very happy with his wife, with his girlfriend. So, yeah, what does he want in life? On the other end, you have a robot who is happy and content about even the small things in life, and he enjoys it. He celebrates that. And that tells you how and what we can learn from a robot. What kind of life do we want to live? In terms of how he finds a harmony in life, is something which is worth learning and implementing, which is the reason why I kind of raised that question, that can robots help us learn and live a harmonious life? Because a simple thing like gifting someone something, human being is a complex thing, right? We have so many thoughts patterns, but as all of us have known and learned, robots are even more complex things that are created, right? So what exactly is going on under them is, while it is complex in terms of creation, they simplify things in execution. That's the best part about robots. They know the algorithms, there are patterns or behaviors that are told to them, while they have also started getting corrupted or being influenced by human beings. But so far, in a good amount of films, till the time you have maintained it, they are not badly influenced, and they still can elicit the best desired human behavior. And that's the main part for us learning from that. Clearly, in this one also, there is a big twist at the end, and that is something I would like you to watch. But this explores the dark side of what happens when a robot goes against a human, and the journey that Vikrant Massey has. Go watch it. Clearly, a thorough, enjoyable watch. It could have been tighter. There could have been some more scripting, and it would have made the film even more enjoyable, as I can say. But clearly a worth watch. So now, if you don't want spoilers, stop here. Please share your comments. Please share what you felt after watching the movie. Clearly, you can find the link in the description. Please leave your comments and share this. Okay, so you want to hear the spoilers, you want to hear the questions that I had. Clearly, they show that the robot kills the human, right? And it's not just one. The big twist at the end is Surveen Chawla is also not loyal. She is shown as a loving wife, but she is also not loyal. She has got her own copy that is acting as the ideal wife. And the best part, and that's where the harmonious life comes into play, that both the robots kill the humans, and the robots are leading a harmonious life. Can we believe that? That we need robots who can help us live the good life, while we want to live the other ones, which I don't know what is leading to. And the robots can lead the successful, harmonious, loving, caring life, which elicits the ideal behaviors. Tells a lot about today's situations and the dark side of human being. The other thing that I took away from this, or had a question about, one is the nightmares that are shown at the beginning of the short film. It is seen by the robot. Why are those nightmares? Clearly, he is in love with the human being, Surveen, who is playing the role of his wife. And that is actually shown towards the almost towards the 3/4 of the film. So yeah, you experience what happens out there when the human being says that, okay, why is he eliciting that behavior? But the other important aspect about this entire piece is, how do we deal with this, and what we as humans can do to improve upon? Clearly leaves a lot many questions for us to explore. So as always, leave your comments, share your feedback, Share this episode with your friends if you like it. And the last one in this is good luck.